Hi everyone, now I am going to talk about background of company. Infineon is a leading semiconductor technology company. It's actively pursuing decarbonization and digitalization to create a sustainable future. They prioritize reducing carbon emissions and enhancing energy efficiency, leveraging power system solutions for renewable energy transitions. Infineon manages a diverse supplier network, collaborating across Asia Pacific, Europe, and America. Infineon organizes its operations into automotive, green industrial power, power and sensor system, and connected secure systems segment. Each segment plays a vital role from developing cleaner vehicles to enable green energy solutions, advanced power management, IoT security, and connectivity solutions. For the risk management governance, Infineon highly values global risk and opportunity management in their ever-evolving industry. Their strategy involving seizing opportunities swiftly while mitigating risks, closely integrated with corporate planning overseen by the Infineon Management Board. They utilize a comprehensive framework including the risk and opportunity management system and internal control system, aligned with auditing standards and embracing a goodwill enterprise risk management approach. Their approach involving a thorough assessment of risks and opportunities, considering their impact on various aspects like segment result, business objective, compliance, and likelihood of occurrence, classified into categories, recognized analysis utilizing a specific categorization model, account for cumulative effects and includes non-financial risks. Designer manager tailor strategy for identify risk and opportunity with internal and external audits ensuring compliance and effectiveness. The internal control system ensures the integrity of financial reporting by employing cautious framework and employing preventive and reactive controls. Infineon employs a multi-factor risk management strategy involving methodologies such as quality management, structured project management, and risk assessments. This measure aims to safeguard operation and ensure financial stability.
The following part is about the risk management framework of the Infineon company. Infineon already has its own risk management framework. It's based on enterprise risk management integrated framework developed by the Committee of Sponsoring Organizations of the Trade Commissions, which aim to cover all risks and opportunity of the organizations. Based on this framework, Infineon developed the most suitable and consistent with their requirements. Infineon competes with the 8 interrelated components, including internal environments, objective setting, event identifications, risk assessment, risk response, control activity, information and communication, and monitoring. Meanwhile, Infineon conducts a unified quantitative or qualitative assessment of relevant risks and opportunity across the entire organizations. And this is based on 2 factors, which is the degree of impact on segment result and the likelihood of occurrence. Based on this, Infineon developed a risk assessment metric and classified risk as very high, medium, or low. Lastly, Infineon review all identified risks and opportunity, analysis and manage them through Infineon specified categorisms model. That's all for my part. Thank you.
Good day to Doctor and fellow friends. The risk architecture for the Infineon company was categorized into different layers, including the board of directors, supervisory boards, management board, and the main subsidiaries. Each layer thus holding a different roles to the risk management systems. First, the system was guided from the board of directors. They have the responsibility to supervise the organization activities like budgeting, implementations, procurement. Thus, they will make sure the decision was aligned to the business goal, vision, and mission. Next, the supervisory boards were established with the investment committee, financial committee, and auditing committee. They will monitoring the system using the ERM and ICN systems to ensure the efficiency and accuracy. There's also a group of external auditor that will examine it and detect the risk exposed annually and report to the company. Next, the risk management units required to evaluate the risk exposed and report from the organization, and they will enhance the proper risk attitude and corporate culture about the risk management throughout many programs and training. The main subsidiaries was requested to report their potential risks and incorporate with the risk management systems and also units to take response to the risk. After conducting a study based on the risk management systems from Infineon Malaysia, we have seen how Infineon standard risk management governance that guide the risk management activities based on the IDW auditing standard 340 and COSO. Next, we have a deep understood about the risk management framework, which guide the employee to react with different risks exposed by them, including how to identify, ranking, evaluating, and monitoring. Infineon also categorized their risk management activities into strategic, operations, and decision-making. The Infineons also presenting a well-designed risk architecture to supervise their risk management systems. Each of them has different responsibility and they would possibility avoid the overlap job. Their selected response like mitigating and transfer the risk could also view as the company risk attitudes and risk response to different kinds of risk. The Infineon could be, say, implementing a textbook levels of risk management system in their organizations, and their approach is both the students and the organizations to learn and imitating in establish a effective risk management system in the future. That's all from our groups. Thank you.
Hi, I'm THOR. Now I will be presenting an overview of Infineon Technology Robust Risk Protocol. The slide highlights the organization's seamless integrations of risk management into a comprehensive business continuity strategy, covering elements like business continuity planning, risk assessment, and audits. The overarching goal is to proactively identify and mitigate risk, ensuring uninterrupted operation and safeguarding stakeholder interests. Certificate to ISO 22301 to 2012 standards, the commitments to resilience resonate across all production sites. Essentially, the single slide encapsulates the unwavering dedications to effective risk management and the seamless continuity of business operation. Additionally, a brief overview of Infineon Technologies risk register is shared, categorized into 5 key areas. The risk management approach addresses strategy risks, such as uncertain political and economic conditions, market trends, and challenges related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Operational risks cover factors like reliance on provider data, security, market dynamics, and manufacturing trends. Financial risks include aspects related to currency, finance, partner defaults, and intellectual property rights. Legal and compliance considerations involve Kimonda's bankruptcy collaboration agreement and risks associated with Cypress integrations. Environmental risks focus on aspects of environmental protection and ecological accountability. Each risk is rated based on likelihood and impact, offering a concise snapshot of potential challenges and their potential impact across various operations.
Test-style analysis is a framework used by businesses and organizations to understand and evaluate the external factors that can impact their operations and strategy. Test-style involve of political, economic, social, technological, environment, and legal factors. In political factors, it relates with government's policies such as taxations and trade tariff. Infineon operates in various countries and facing different government policy regarding the taxation rate, intellectual property rights, and trade policy. Economic factors involve factors like economic growth, inflation rate, and exchange rate. These will directly affect the customer spending and thus affect Infineon's overall profitability. Social factors are usually linked to cultural aspects, demography, lifestyle, trends, and attitudes. Therefore, changes in customer performance and technological trends influence the demand of its semiconductor products. However, Infineon have the demography working in favor, which making Infineon meet the requirements of various segments. Rapid change in technologicals will affect the industry and business processes. Infineon's success is tied to technological innovation. The company is continuously making improvement and innovation, and thus make them stay competitive in the market. Environmental regulation and demand for sustainable products were increasing day by day. Therefore, Infineon need to focus on environmentally friendly manufacturing process and come out some eco-friendly semiconductor solution to meet the customer needs. Lastly, legal factor can be defined as law and regulation imposed by government, and that is crucial to business operation. The legal factor involve labor law, health and safety standard, and international trade law. For the type of risk, Infineon has categorized it into several categories. For example, strategic risk, operational risk, legal and compliance risk. That's categorized into control risk to Infineon. However, financial and environmental risk do categorize into opportunity and control risk respectively. Each risk issue were given different rating from 1 to 5 in likelihood aspect and in magnitude aspect. However, Infineon does present the respective risk into the heat map location by multiple on the rating gains for likelihoods and magnitude. The color variance from shallow to deep, as you can see from green to red, represent where the risk was more influencing and impacting the company. The result of heat map was shown as below.
My name is CHENG, and now I will present for the risk response. So for the first risk avoidance, Infineon have the operational risk cause have cooperation with the supplier and partner. This is important because if there was problem, a supplier or partner will cause the production efficiency and supply chain. Thus, Infineon have a system called Partner Risk Evaluation System to identify all the partner and supplier. By using this system, the only safety supplier or partner will left, and for the risk selection will be disqualified, even only with a small risk. For the risk acceptance, there was also cyber risk for Infineon. The system, data, and network was very important because all of these are related with the management, production, and also communication. The efficiency of production and process of research and development will be affected if the network be attacked. To avoid this happen, Infineon have a system to cover all the network data and system which name Cyber and Information Security Management System. This system will constantly evaluate all the risks and update time to time to prevent network attack. So for the risk mitigation, Infineon was mitigate the production and development risk because the problem may cause the process delay and make the higher development cost and directly occur the development plans fail to execute, and it will also let the Infineon losses. To avoid this situation, Infineon implement failure mode and effect analysis and Six Sigma. Those systems can already detect the potential cause of fail in service, product, or process to prevent the breakdowns of system performance. And the last is risk transfer. Infineon was transfer the risk of lack of employee and financial and ledger, and also the compliance risk. To transfer lack of employee risks, Infineon create own training group to recruit, retain, and train employees to be qualified and skilled. Because of the exchange rate of the currency is unstable, Infineon derivative financial instrument to reduce the operating losses caused by exchange rate fluctuation. And it was the way to transfer the financial and ledger risk. Infineon also cannot monitor every employee in every time, and there is a risk that employee will engage in improper business practice, and if it was happen, it will affect Infineon reputation and also will have financial penalties. Infineon was implement compliance management system, and the system will manage all the people and the exercise risk in a comprehensive and continuous manner and transfer the compliance risk. And that's all from me. Thank you.